What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda. You want clean air? Well, if you do, I just picked up this RENPHO Air Purifier, and that's because, you know, I have allergies and, you know, dry air, changing seasons, all that kind of thing. Sometimes mess with them. But one of the things that you can easily take care of, especially if you're sensitive to that, is just the particulate in your air. So I wanted to pick this up because it seemed like a higher end air purifier than that simple one that I've been using for a long time. And here it is in all of its glossy white beauty. It's kind of curved, very curvaceous, so it has a really modern high-tech look. It's got a power cord off the back. This looks like it's probably about a 6 or 7 foot cord, so you'll be able to plug that into any 2-prong non-grounded outlet. And we have here on the front kind of a very sleek, just kind of a plain looking front. And then if I pull this, front panel off, you can see we have a screen right here, 9 pane, and then it has like almost like a screen door screen on it. Then we have the filter here. It's gonna be your like sponge. It's almost like the HEPA filter here. It's all black. That might be like charcoal. And we have a second filter here. Holy smokes. This thing is serious, which is 1/2 inch thick and honeycombed. It's actually pretty dense. It's got screens as well as like carbon nodules in there. So that's gonna be, that's gonna be a massive scrubber. Then we have another one in here. And this looks like your standard house furnace paper filter, but this thing is pretty dense too. So this thing is going to pick up everything. You can see here, we have a paper screen on this side. You have that folded accordion style paper in there. So then you have the fan right here, which is going to draw the air through. So if we just put everything back, which I think is the way you're going to do it, there's also little tabs here. So that's going to help you pull these things out. So you kind of want these little paper tabs or these little pull tabs spacing out here. There's also Velcro around the edges here, so I think that'll hold everything into place. We'll put this on here, and then some tabs like that. That goes in there, and then this should go right back in here and close it up. Now on the top here, we have a power button, speed button, sleep, time, 2, 4, or 8 hours. You can lock it so that it'll lock out the controls. You have an air quality button here, so you can run it in green mode, and then you have a filter indicator right there. And then you can see here, this is where it exhausts the air out. All right, so let's try it out. So I've been using this thing for a while, and it's pretty awesome. First of all, it works great. There's no dust. Can't even see any dust in the video here because there isn't anything. This thing picks up just about everything, and it is really quiet. You can hear anything, right? And it does have a few speeds. I've noticed that on this first speed, it seems to work just fine, but you can scroll through it. If I go to the max speed here, you can hear the fan here in the back because it's exhausting, but it's not overly loud. I guess if you have a lot of particulate, you might want to use like it on the highest speed or on auto, but I found here that the first speed is really easy on the ears and it works great. Sleep timer and the time. To use the lock, you just hold it down and that'll lock it. So now it locks out all the buttons, but obviously I want to show you the rest of them. Now this air quality one here, when you go into like the ultra purifying stage, you'll notice that the little ears here light up. And so what I've noticed here is that they will even kind of scroll through some different colors into the right circumstances. So that is pretty cool. So you know when that mode is on here. Obviously that kind of works like a little bit like a night light if you need that. But generally I won't run that when I am in this particular room. But man, the thing is sweet. Like I said, man, I just am cleared up. You don't have dust around. You don't have to worry about those kinds of things, especially if you live in a high pollen area, whatever. This thing is the business. It is so much better than some of the cheaper, air purifiers that I've had, which are just kind of a single filter. This with like that 4 layers of filtering is amazing. And it looks nice. Check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. Peter Von Panda, out.